Dan da 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 da. Hello, lads, lasses, internet. It be us, Rotor and Crouton, and we are here with another installation of the Pyrrha's Ashes podcast, where we talk about everything that has to do with RWBY. Hey, Rotor, how are you doing today, my dude?
I'm doing good. I'm very sad right now.
Why?
That image I was about to send to our Discord, it's been taken down.
That's funny. For those who don't know, if you remember the
Just
last
now.
podcast, he kind of Googled to see if there was any Tyrion Salem stuff. There was. And there was a particular one that he was going to send to scar my eyes with.
Go listen to the last podcast to find out what the heck I'm talking about.
Yeah, Rule 34 stuff. Not good.
Heck yeah.
Anyway, today we are doing Volume 1 of RWBY. We're doing our overview of that. Or is it a description, or more of our thoughts, or mix? We're going on a rant?
Let's do actual review of Volume 1.
We just talk about what happened and just go play by play. Boomba, boomba.
I guess so. Let's just do a really brief summary.
It all begins one day when there is a Salem who we don't know is a Salem telling us, hey, man was made from dust. We have dust. And man, light flickers out. Bad things about to happen. Roman Torchwick. Wow.
Uh, Roman. Roman comes on screen looking sassy as ever. His flashy white suit with that big cigar. Man's about to steal your woman because ain't no woman about to deny Roman Torchwick.
I love his top hat. His top hat's so
Oh,
signature.
I do love his top.
Then it was given
It's
to
such a
Neo.
flex.
It was given to Neo. Big sad.
I wouldn't say given. I'd say
Inherited?
passed down. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
inherited.
good word. That's a good word. Passed down.
That's a very passed down, inherited, whatever you want to call it. Anywho, he tries to rob a Death Store.
Where did you have old man shopkeep? He's an old man.
Who that's actually
Was that actually
he
his
runs a
name?
shop. Yes, that was his name.
They never gave him a canon name?
Entire nope. His canon name became Old Man Shopkeep because that's just what he was. He was an old man who was the shopkeep. Super creative, huh?
Rooster Teeth, I know you're probably never going to listen to this, but if you do, confirm, does old man shopkeep have a name? Please?
And if he does not have a name, can we make his name Curtanto?
Thank you. He is my son. Let's call him
I
that.
got
You get it? Because he's seasoned. Because he's an old man.
you. No,
Get it?
I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
I am a
Listen,
comedy master.
sure you are. Listen, my least favorite kind of jokes are the ones that someone has to go get it because this. I hate when people try to explain a joke to me. Either your joke failed and you suck, or your joke was great and I laugh.
It's the worst when you have to explain your jokes, but I didn't have to explain, but I
It
wanted
is
to.
so much worse.
I wanted to explain it.
Or whenever you get mid conversation with a group of friends, and then me and you like to go into improv bits every now and then everyone else is like, "What the heck are you doing?" But you've already done your improv bit because you thought it would be funny, and to you, it's pretty funny.
But to others, maybe
Others look at
not
you
so
like, "What?"
much.
Yeah, I think it's more fun whenever you get a good group of friends where I say something stupid, then you improv off of my stupid, and then so and so improvs off of that stupid, and then you improv off their stupid, and then we're all just improving back and forth until one of us is crying on the ground from laughing so hard.
Ah, you mean those laughs that make your chest hurt?
I've had a good few of those.
Moving on. RWBY.
Anywho,
RWBY. She be in store. She whip outside. She say, hey, you guys, you're not any good. Get out of my house, son. You pulled
get
out
out
the
of my house.
headphones.
So she
Not
kicks a
cool.
man through a window.
Yeah, she kicks a man through a window. She
Heck yeah,
kicks
kicks a man
everybody.
through a window.
Why doesn't she use the scythe
She
more?
does kick everyone.
Just chop people in half.
Oh, I don't. I don't know, man. Listen, we're trying. I guess the show's trying not to be bloody and gutty in any way. Then we look at it now, and we go back to Clover. We didn't see Clover actually get. I wouldn't say we saw Clover have the sword go through him. We just saw the tip of the sword magically poke through the screen. Whoa!
I mean, I think they've taken a more serious route.
And
They kind of showed his body in his cold, lifeless form, and they did show a
yeah,
big giant sword go through his chest. So,
yeah, but like they went 2D completely for that. And then when he hit the ground, he had half of his arm covering it, and what you could see was basically just like someone took a red Sharpie and went down his chest with it, not what it would actually look like if I stabbed you through the back with a giant sword. If I were to smash your croutony edges and everything into smaller bits, would all of the smaller bits turn into tiny crouton people, or would you be dead?
I think I would be dead because that's just my seasoning rotor.
Hey, listen. If I killed you, I would lick the seasoning off my hands.
But why? If I killed you, I wouldn't just take what's left of you and tie it to the edge of my boat and say,
Hey, listen. You can't kill what's already dead. Do you see my icon? I'm already a ghost. You can't kill a ghost.
bet.
Bet I got the upper hand in this fight.
Luigi's Ghost Mansion.
Ah, you and your vacuums. You can't inhale me. That's not okay.
Or can I? Hmm.
Inhale. I don't like that. Please never do that again. Anyway, back to RWBY.
Yeah, we got
Roman
off
climbs a
top.
ladder.
Yeah, Roman climbs a ladder. Then Ruby shoots her way up a building, which I don't know how that works, but she did.
It's just mad flex. That's all it is.
Roman summons the redheaded, I mean the red fire
Uh,
whammon waifu in his ship to come down
uh,
and help.
sit, uh, the lovely lady when she actually looked good before having her glow down instead of a glow up.
And kind of a grim arm kind of ruined that as well. Giant half grim person.
And the very crusty now half face.
That's not our fault though. Let's be fair.
That's her own fault.
I mean, it is, but it's not.
She didn't kill. No, if she didn't kill Pyrrha, she never would have got half her face blown off and her arm broken or broke off or whatever. Okay. But if she never killed Pyrrha, we wouldn't have had free reign for Pyrrha's ashes, now would we?
That is fair. See, well, we probably just
As
name it something else. Let's be real here. Penny's bolts or something.
Yang severed arm. Two pennies bolts.
Penny point one.
Sienna
The
Khan's
cl-
Sienna Khan's 30 Seconds of Fame.
Adam Scar.
I petition we change the podcast now to Adam's Fall.
No, wait, no. We got to think of the saddest death of all. Bumblebee. Remember, the bike went off the cliff. Truly the saddest death. We must admit.
Yikes. How about we do? How about we do Ruby's comedy, The Saddest Death of All?
Ooh, that's major sadness right there. You've just made me very sad, sir.
You're welcome.
Speaking of Ruby,
I knew I'd punch you in the gut there.
she
Okay.
pulls out Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card and summons Glinda Goodwitch, who summons
Glinda
telekinesis.
rises.
Who
Glinda rises up. Glinda rises up in attack form, and she summons 5 building tokens, and the building tokens are sent to the graveyard, and she has to roll a dice, and if the dice lands on 3 or higher, the airship is destroyed, but it lands on 2 or 1, and she fails.
she's
She got a 1.
she summoned ice, or no, not ice, building rocks from explosion,
It was
and
building rocks.
I don't know how she summoned a storm and why she never did it again, but she never did it again, which make me sad.
Maybe, after rewatching Volume 1, remember whenever Amity Arena added in the Frost Glinda legendary card?
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, they added Flame Cinder, which is fair. It was Cinder with main powers, but then they added in Frost Glinda to counterpart Flame Cinder, and I was like, when the heck did Glinda ever summon like a Hail Ice Storm? Ever, because it had been so long since I had seen Volume 1.
You just forgot that she could do that. How can she do
Oh
that
yeah,
with
I forgot.
telekinesis, though? That,
I
I
just
have
completely.
I have questions. I
I would like to say ice dust.
perhaps, maybe. How much dust can she really hold within that wand, though? Let's be real here.
Hey, who said it was in her wand? Who said it was in her wand?
Are you implying something?
Who said she doesn't have some very lovely dust canisters on like her belt or something, or like
Oh,
in her shoe?
I
I'm being
thought
a gentleman.
I
What
I
were
thought
you?
you just
What were you thinking, you dirty little salad topping?
I was thinking, who are you calling a dirty little salad topping? I'm the best part of the salad. I'll have.
No, you were not the best part of a salad.
I am though.
What the heck did you send me? What
I
is that?
I sent you Judy Batootie. Who knows? Who knows what I
Why does
sent you?
she have cashews? They're shaped like cashews.
They're shaped like cashews. Cashews.
Cashews, like the nut. Cashews.
I got him to say it. I got him to say it. I feel happy now.
Cashews.
No, you said nut. Everyone
Cashews.
heard it.
That's what they're shaped like. Her butt is shaped like cashews. Each cheek is shaped like a cashew, and that's how it's going to be. That's very much how it looks like at the moment. So, listen, we're going back to RWBY now. We've taken too many tangents. We'll probably take more. It'll be fine.
Are you good, bro? Is everything all right at home?
Ranch dressing.
I am a
No, I'm
crouton.
depressed and
Yep. What?
and
What?
I'm depressed, and I just want a woman to hold me at night and play with my hair and tell me everything's gonna be okay, and give me forehead kisses as we hold each other in sweet embrace as we fall asleep in each other's arms.
Okay, Rotor. Well, we can deal with that later. But right now, we have to continue because we're not even
We have
past the
more
first.
pressing
We
matters.
we haven't even got past the first episode, and we're about say what, 13 minutes in
Here,
something.
wait, no, I'll summarize all of it. I can summarize it all. Are you ready?
All right, shoot. I'm waiting. Hear me.
Cool. Ruby gets sent into an office after Glinda's like, naughty, naughty. Ozpin walks in. Oh, Ozpin. Anyway, he comes in with his cookies. He's like, do you want to come to my school? And she's like, more than anything in the world. And he's like, okay, cool. Next thing you know, we're on an airship and we meet Yang.
Yang is
Yang
awesome.
comes on.
Yang is
Yang
Yang. This is old Yang,
at this
not
point in
not you,
time.
not new Yang, not
This is
armless
old
Yang.
Yang.
Yeah, this is
Good
two
Yang.
arm Yang.
Good
This
Yang.
is
Good
Pun
Yang.
Yang. Pun Yang.
Pun Yang, party girl Yang.
I call her Pun Yang because she's
So
punny.
they start hugging in sisterly.
Yeah, she just
They
says,
hug in sisterly fashion.
say, oi, sister. Oh, you're coming to Beacon with me. Oh, this is so awesome. Yay. They meet Vomit Boy Jean, sort
This
of.
is so cool. You're gonna be the bee's knees. Yes, they do meet Vomit Boy Jean. He throws up like the good boy he is, and then he gets it on Yang's shoe because he gets it on Yang's shoe.
Because comedy is when people throw up on each other.
Ha 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 ha! I love vomit jokes.
But then we move on. Then we get into Beacon grounds, and Ruby, she is left alone by her piece of crack sister, who leaves her, and then she meets Vomit Boy Jean
Runs.
actually, and then
No,
yeah,
she meets Weiss.
no, she meets Twice first. I'm
Yeah, she
trying,
meets Weiss by crashing into. She crashes into the dust luggage bag thing,
and
and then she
then
meets Weiss, and she sneezes and blows Weiss up.
yeah, and then there was a complaint. There was a pamphlet. There was some anger. There was some head spinning.
Blake was there.
She was
Blake was
reading a book, I
there.
think.
She was reading a book.
Then Vomit Boy Jean.
And Vomit Boy Jean, and then they're talking about weapons, and then they go to whatever the meeting was, and then Jean wants to meet a quirky girl who magically appears in the background. Whoa!
Amongst the shadow people.
Yes,
Are we,
the for those who don't know,
old RWBY had shadow
because
people.
they basically took all the models for their actual characters, covered them completely in shadows, and then pretended they were the next characters, just like background people. And I'm like, a smart move for funding and money wise,
But
but
it's
I
shadow.
don't know.
It's kind of a bit of a, what's the word?
It's the good meme of let's spot the main character.
Even more so than normal shows.
Yep.
Did I just call RWBY a
Anyway, they
non-normal
have their
show?
speech. Then they all get launched off a cliff.
Oh yeah, they got launched off a cliff because it
It's
was all
not a
part of a
not.
test. Oh wait, you forgot about saying
They
that
get launched
Weiss
off a
wanted
cliff.
Pyrrha on her team. And then
Jean flirting with Weiss, but unintentionally flirting with Pyrrha. And then Pyrrha wants Jean and his lovely, lovely
quirks.
sword.
Oh,
Sword.
okay. I see
She
what you.
want no. She wants Jean and his sword on her team.
Yeah.
Sword and shield.
Yeah. I'm sure. But they get launched off a cliff
What
and
are you
they all
thinking
did.
over there, you dirty salad topping?
Don't you dare! I am the
Too bad.
best.
I
I am
already
the
did.
best at the salad toppings. I'll have you know.
You were you were not. You know what I'd rather have in my salad?
What?
I like to take an urn and sprinkle Pyrrha's ashes on my salad before I eat the croutons.
If we ever actually get a an animated intro or something, we just animate ourselves
I'm
holding
sprinkling
holding up the ashes and
I'm
just.
sprinkling ashes onto your salad.
And I have big Among Us hands, and I'm just holding them and saying, "Boy,
No,
ashes, ashes, they fall down."
boy,
Or I just grab your
into
neck.
my salad and on the ground.
We're going on a tangent again.
Anyway, yes.
Launch off cliff, Johnny Boy gets stuck with the stick, Ruby and Weiss, they have an argument. Yang beats up Ursa. They all meet up and they go to grab the relics, which are just chess pieces. Pretty much is the other thing that will make you be assigned to the other people on your team for the next 4 years. Normal school
For
stuff.
the next 4 years of your college life, you will be on this team. No matter the strife you may face, you're going to be stuck with them, so suck it up.
Yeah, let's not forget that John and Pyrrha were alone in a cave.
Hey, Jean and Pyrrha were alone in a wet cave until they noticed the very large, round, robust, glowing object.
And then, yippee-ki-yay, John rides it over to the other people, saves Weiss from falling on her butt.
Huh.
Such,
He snaps his back.
yeah, not a fun time for Johnny Boy. Come to think of it,
Uh,
in the entirety of that forest and the fight scenes, I think John blocked twice, and that was all he did. The entirety of it.
yeah. Hey, listen. Jean's just a simp. Leave him alone.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
He, he's a simp. And not a good simp either. Actually, you know what? No, I have respect for Sean.
Do you? I mean,
I do. I have respect for Sean.
I do.
Until
I
he
do as
gets
well.
that awful hair. Until he gets that awful hair in 7,
But
I
that
have
makes all
respect
the
for
women
Sean.
love him. They bring him casseroles and
I
big
hate
lime.
that haircut. I,
Big
I don't
lime.
care. I hate that haircut. Whoa.
I
Now
pre
Jean's a MILF magnet. Amazing. All because he spiked his hair up. I freaking hate it.
I do appreciate the old hair, but I don't have any problems with the new hair. New hair be fine.
I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Whatever, it'll buff. I'd rather his long, shaggy hair be there than MILF magnet radar that goes ding, 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 where the spike points up at the first MILF in a 100-mile radius hair cut any day.
Just breathes, attracts any MILF for miles around. I am the one who is within your area, sir.
I am the one within your area, sir. Oh, your scroll has a very lovely ad. find find Jean's in your area.
There's just
What's this? Whoa!
your
I've
scroll.
got a text.
There's a
Sorry,
Sean
I got a
nearby.
text. No, it didn't say there was a Jean nearby.
What does it say?
It said that croutons aren't the best part of a salad.
Are you kidding me? Are we doing this again? I'm going to.
Yes, we are. I'm gonna keep bash. I'm
I'm
gonna
going
bash
to.
this on you.
I'm going to kill you.
I'm already dead.
I don't care. I will kill you again.
I thought you were about to say, I don't care. I love it.
Oh wait, copyright. No, stop. Halt the. Wait.
And I
No.
have
No.
had
No.
the time
So
of my
Yang punches a.
life.
So Yang punches a
And I
bird.
owe it all to
Yang
copyright.
punches a bird out of the sky, and the
I
bird
hope you're
falls into a
hungry.
cliff. Hope you're hungry. Everyone's doing their team attack on Mega Bird, and then Ruby beheads it. Normal student stuff.
While Juniper is fighting. While Juniper is fighting the giant Deathstalker that's on a bridge.
Then they all go back home and they have issues with each other.
They all go back home, and Osmond's like, all of you are now on this team. And he does it for a lot of people. He's like, this is Team Cardinal. Lead by, guess what? Cardin. This is Team Juniper, led by Jean. This is Team Ruby, led by. You're never gonna guess who's leading Team Ruby.
Is it Weiss? She wants to be leader. You know it. She has the leading qualities.
Oh,
Oh, it's not her. Oh, no,
No.
no.
No. Weiss didn't pay Ozpin enough money to let her be leader.
Oh, what about Yang? She's absolute.
Yang,
She is tank. She punched bird out of the sky. She has the power to be leader.
well, the thing with that is Ozpin noticed that Yang has too much cleavage for a 17-year-old, and he realized no one will take her seriously as a leader if she's got that much boob hanging out.
Hmm. Okay. So she is one of the milfs that is chasing after Jean. Understood.
I don't think Yang's had a baby, so
Oh, oh,
don't think
oh.
she's a milf.
Are you okay? Well, what about Blake?
Hold on, I'll go to Rule 34. No, I'm
No.
going to Rule 34. We're finding out how much
Oh,
Yang is on Rule 34.
wait. That. No. This is not gonna end well. This is
Are
not.
you not curious?
Perhaps.
Holy Lord!
There's a lot, isn't there? There's a lot, isn't
Yang
there?
Xiaolong on Rule 34. There is 2,928 images.
Yay.
Yay!
Yang.
What the heck? Well, now I have to look at
Would,
the rest of the girls. Here, you
but
keep talking, little
but
buff.
wouldn't you say you've made a step up in life if you're famous enough to have that many search results on Rule 34? I mean, come on.
Yes, you have made it. You have Rooster Teeth. This is why you're popular. It's because you make girls that people can lewd. Blake Belladonna has 1,808.
There won't be as many as Yang. I almost guarantee it.
What? Sorry, I'm
But, yeah.
so. Hold on. Let me remember how many Yang had. Yang had nope. Yang's still winning.
Yeah, Yang's
Weiss
got over
beats
2,000.
yes. Wait. So Yang is close to 3K. That's what we're gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
What was Blake at? Blake was at like 1,800. Weiss is at 2,336.
Jeez. Kind of expected Weiss to be a little higher.
And
Uh,
and RWBY has 2,830, only losing to Yang by about 100.
please don't tell me any of it is sister.
I don't know. I didn't go that far. I just typed in the name and it popped up how many results there was. You want me to click it? I'll go click it. I don't care.
Fine, go ahead. We're down this tangent. Might as well go all the way down the rabbit hole.
Heck yeah. Whose image am I looking at first? Are we looking at Yang's? We'll look at Yang's because we'll save Yang for last because she'll be eye bleach. We'll look at Blake's first.
All right,
Blake's first image that comes up is that's actually not bad.
what is it? I guess that,
Is just Blake in front of a window and she's just stretching out like a cat in the sun.
and she's naked.
Yeah, and she's naked. But there's like no bangy going on in this.
Yeah, that's not too bad for Rule
So it's
34.
just like if she was in yeah, it's just like she's a normal cat and she's just stretching out in the sun. That's all Blake's was. Okay. Number one post for Weiss. Oh boy. Is it what? Wait. How do I describe what this is?
Describe it in the PG-13 way.
Weiss, Winter, and Willow, Weiss's mom, are all in cowgirl outfits.
Okay. Let me guess, the proportions are wrong, aren't
Weiss
they?
is in the middle. Yes, they were very much wrong. Weiss is in the middle. Winter's on the far left, and Willow's on the far right, and they're all mushing their chests together. But they have the cow bikini top things covering any of the naughty bits.
The naughty bits. I mean, we can assure
The
that this is
naughty
actual.
bits.
This is naughty, but that would be naughty. All right. So I
Yeah.
guess.
So Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh no.
Can you not describe this
Oh
in a
no.
PG-13 way?
Ruby
Just
had a sword
a sword.
and she was training Weiss with her sword.
Oh,
Hint hint wink wink.
okay then. Yeah, I've heard that.
If
That's
you can if you caught my drift.
yes. She likes to fight with the new sword that she has. Learn some tricks from her
Yeah.
learn some tricks from her uncle. That
Then
uh,
the first one for Yang. Oh, it's just Yang flexing, but it's nude flexing, and the proportions wrong.
on the upside or the downside.
I just meant they were too big.
Ah,
There was
I
nothing bad happening in that
I
one.
because sometimes they do the
So,
proportions the
so
other way with Yang.
yeah.
And,
So
yeah.
overall, Weiss's is the worst. No, it wasn't even Weiss's because Weiss was her in Winter and Willow. No, that means Weiss wasn't the worst. Ruby was the worst, and the worst part was you couldn't even see all of Ruby. You just saw her sword.
Oh my. The whole thing.
Why is that the first thing that comes? Oh, yeah, the whole unsheathed sword for Weiss's training.
What was Blake's again?
Blake's was just her naked,
Oh yeah, and
stretching out
stretching
like a
out.
cat in the
Yeah.
sun in front of a window.
I don't know.
Like
The
the
sword
other
train
three weren't
the
the
sword
other three
training
weren't that
and
bad.
the stuff between Weiss, her mom, and her sister, that threw me off a little bit.
Okay, okay, but like the Weiss mom and sister, that one wasn't bad because they didn't have any naughty bits showing. Is it weird? Yes. Is it bad? It's whatever.
Hmm.
Excuse me. You want me to send it to the Discord? I'll send it to the Discord. I'm joking. I'm not gonna ruin you like that.
Uh, I bet you will.
Hey,
You
I
can
can
find
find
this
you
all
worse to
online at
send.
rule34.com.
I believe you mean .xxx. Thank you.
I don't know what you searched. I'm not there with you. Anyway,
That's fair.
moving
Okay.
on. We
Anyway,
we've
where
been
were
on
we? Oh yeah, now
yeah,
they're in school.
yeah, we've been on the Lou tangent for too long. They're in school. So what were they doing in school? Uh,
Honestly, pretty boring.
Blake had 4 ears, but she had a ribbon, so no one could tell it until Sun showed up. Or wait,
That was at the end. We're not there yet.
the Jean
we gotta
Chronicles.
cover school. Yeah, the Jean arc.
Yeah, the Jean.
The four episodes that the 4 episodes of Jean.
I enjoyed the Jean arc. Not gonna lie, I thought it was pretty decent.
I don't think they were needed.
They probably weren't, and you probably could have took them out, and no one would have cared. But I don't know.
The
It had more value for when Pyrrha died. It didn't necessarily fit in with that part, but it added
yeah,
value to that.
yeah, I can get behind that, but I still think they didn't really need it because like everything that they covered in the Jean Chronicles, which was basically, oh, Pyrrha and Jean are training now, and Pyrrha's semblance is polarity. Volume 2, Mercury, Emerald, and Cinder are talking, and they're talking about Pyrrha's semblance, and they clearly just state, oh, her semblance is polarity, magnetism. And I'm like,
Why didn't you
yeah,
just
it just punches out the on Chronicles.
It was about Jean conquering over what was his problems, his fears, and proving that he can actually fight.
His bully.
Yeah, he conquered. It was. It's
Yeah,
yeah. It was for those who haven't seen it. Which, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. The Jean. It's pretty much him going over and saying, "Oi, there's a bully, and he bullies me." And then they say, "I'll break his legs." Then they don't, and then John gets
I love
punched.
Nora.
Yeah, Nora Thunder Thighs,
Uh,
female Thor.
well, now we have to look up how much rule. Now we have to look up how much Rule 34 there is of Nora. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Fine, we won't do that.
End of the episode special.
Oh yeah, we'll just go through and see how much Rule 34 there is of each character.
Instead of just the four main ones.
So it's just the four main ones. Yeah, that's a whole different episode though. I'll taint my entire search history for you guys.
This man. Well, you're a ghost, so you don't really have to worry about having people worry
Oh
about your
yeah,
search
that's
history.
fair.
Me, on the other hand, I'm a crouton. I
Oh
got
yeah.
salad toppings to be a part of. I got a main clan.
Hey, just don't drop your phone and your ranch dressing, and you'll be fine.
Nah, I will. But we move past the Jean arcs. All right, we move past the Jean arcs,
And
and then
now we go to Sun.
Sun is guy who was stowing away on a ship coming to Vale, and he runs away. And then Blake says, "Oh, well, that's a Faunus. I'm a Faunus too." And Ruby meets Penny. Penny is a robot. She stops a big truck from hitting her. Lot of
No,
stuff
that's
be happening.
volume 2.
Wait, what? I
No,
thought
it's volume 2.
I thought it was volume one.
Nope.
I'm sorry, people. It has been a little bit since I've seen all of volume
Nope.
one.
The most Penny does is get shook at the fact that Ruby called her a friend. Is like, oh my gosh, Ruby is my friend, and then she does all the sword, string, stabby, stabby, pulley, roundy, flinga, flinga, boyo at the final episode. Oh, and the laser beam that comes out of nowhere.
It's from her soul, my dude. Soul summoning.
I don't care. I don't care. When I watched it again with my roommate, we were watching it in Roman fleet at that exact moment, and she shot down like 3 of the airships with just her laser. But the only airship that survived was Roman's.
Uncool. Roman would have been shot down and arrested. Well,
that's
it doesn't really matter that Roman was
that's
arrested.
not plot armor. I don't know what it was. That's not plot armor. I don't know what is. Okay.
Yeah, and then Blake starts to show feelings for Sun somewhat. I guess they have tea together. I don't know. And yeah,
She
wait.
wants his monkey tail and a tight hug embrace.
Let's not forget about the Weiss and the Blake. They have the issue because Weiss is racist.
And the other fight. Weiss is not racist. Weiss is speciest.
Fair enough. She gets past it. No fear. I have no worries about that.
Yeah, it's all good. It'll bop. It's all good. And then they all hug it out and go back, and then the ending song plays, and then volume 1 is done.
And don't forget that the Crow sent a text. The Queen has pawns. Send it to
Oh
Ozpin.
yeah, him and his iMessage game with Ozpin over chess.
The Queen has pawns. They're just playing. Or better yet, they have a physical board out wherever they are, and they're just playing with themselves.
They both have boards in like their bags, but they have to take a picture of it and send a picture of where they're moving their piece to. So it's like the Crow sends a video. He's like, Ozpin, I'm not cheating. Watch, I slide my bishop to here, and I end my turn.
Queen's bishop to king 4.
Yup. Can we talk about the fact that the queen in chess clearly wears the pants in the relationship with her king.
Are you just talking about the meme that I seen on Reddit earlier that you've undoubtedly seen on Reddit?
The one that I sent you, yes, the one where it's the very thick queen. She's like, as long as I'm alive, no one's harming him. Yo, listen,
Queen Bee
I
thick?
want a woman like that. No, thick is good. I
Well,
can live without thick though, but I want a woman like that.
who says no one's touching him? As long as I'm here, no one will touch him. Forget that.
Yo, I'm such a little. Give me a woman that can kick my butt.
You cut out when you were about to say little spoon, and then you just started again on, I want a woman who can kick my butt.
Can kick my butt, okay? As a proud member of the Little Spoon community, I would like to say I want a woman that can kick my butt, that that I can come home to, and we can hug it out and talk about our days, play in each other's hair. Heck, I'll do the laundry because I actually rather enjoy doing the laundry. I'll make food. Screw this. Well,
So what
I
I'm
think
hearing,
I'm secretly.
what I'm hearing is, you want a dom. You want a
I want a dom.
He wants a dom.
Maybe this is why I like Neo.
You want a She could dom you. Let's be real here. One of those
What
people that just
Neo there is. No, I'm going back to. Nope, going back to Rule 34. Keep talking.
uh she just puts the hand on the wall and says, "Mm-hmm. Come
She
here,
would
boy."
giggle because that's all she does. You ever play Blaz Blue?
She doesn't giggle. She smiles.
No, in Blaz Blue Cross Tech Battle, she giggles.
I've never played Glass Blue. What the heck?
It's a fighting game. You can. It's a fighting game. They take a bunch of different characters from different series, such as the Blaz Blue franchise, the Under Night franchise. Persona has in Blaz Blue as well. It's made by the same company that's making the new RWBY fighting game that's coming out later this year.
Oh, so it has a chance of being similar to that, except Ruby's fashioned.
Yes, but BlazBlue has 5 RWBY characters and only 5. They have Ruby, Blake, Weiss, Yang, and then in their 2.0 update, they added in Neo, and Neo is broken, my dude.
Overpowered.
Oh yeah, she's broken because she has a combo where you can literally teleport behind your opponent and then crack them on the back of the head, and then teleport whenever they turn to face you and crack them on the back of the head again. You can just keep doing that.
Okay, so Neo's overpowered in this game. What have you come up with on the Rule 34
Yes.
site?
Also, there's 966.
A lot fewer than I expected, actually. Wait,
I feel
wait.
like there's more
I got
Neo on the Ruby Not Safe for Work subreddit
I got
thing.
to I got to ask.
Yes,
Velvet,
Crouton, what am I looking up?
Velvet.
Velvet.
Yeah, Rotor. Look up, look up Velvet. I want you to look up Velvet, please.
Okay, I gotcha. Oh, I hit forum, sorry. Velvet. Velvet Scarlatina has 216.
Oh, so few.
And the first one is, oh my gosh!
What? What are we talking here?
Because it's Velvet in her school uniform,
Mm-hmm.
and she's
Mm-hmm.
giving
Mm-hmm.
Sun some after school tutoring lessons, if you catch my drift.
After school, they must be studying science or something. Velvet's very good at science.
Yeah, totally. I'm pretty sure they're studying anatomy
Mm-hmm.
in specific.
Yeah.
Sun needs to learn more about where babies come from.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, that's one of the things of life, and his parents must have not taught him that well.
Yeah, like growing up in the desert, absolutely must have not learned where babies came from. Never seen it in his life. Also, Sun in that image had a great sword from Monster Hunter.
He must be a real big fan of it.
Oh yeah, he's clearly charging it up all the time.
I gotta ask.
Velvet Velvet
uh,
Velvet seemed very impressed by his great sword.
all right, we gotta look up Sun now. You know we do.
Just close.
You know we do. All right. If we do one more,
Man,
we gotta see how much Sun has.
this episode took a turn. I'm gonna look up Penny while I'm at it.
You can look up Penny too.
Penny has more than Velvet.
No.
Penny has 298. Is that Penny and Cinder?
Doing the hula.
They're playing a good game of rock, paper, scissors.
Ah,
They both chose scissors.
Rotor, we should play rock paper scissors sometime with my big hands.
Yes, we should. Yes, we should. Sun, Wukong, only. Okay, wait, no. Do some math for me real fast, because Sun has two.
Sun has two. What? Only
Yeah,
two?
so there's Sun Wukong. No. Like, there's two different categories for Sun on here. There's Sun Wukong, and then there's Sun Wukong, and then in parentheses it says RWBY. I don't know why he has two, but he has two. Hold on, I'll do quick maths. 200 and what would that be?
Wait, so there's another Sun Wukong outside of RWBY?
Two,
Perhaps?
241. Sun has more than how much did Velvet have?
It has more than.
Sun has more than Velvet.
Roll 34 artist.
So Sun.
Help me out here. Get Velvet to top.
So, so the first one for Sun Wukong without the parentheses RWBY is him and Blake, but it's
Mm-hmm.
recent Blake with her short hair,
Mm-hmm.
so I can live with that. Now Sun Wukong with the RWBY parentheses has holy
What? What is it? Tell me, Rotor. What do you see?
Sun is having a Sun is having a sleepover
Mm-hmm.
with Blake, Yang, Weiss, Pyrrha, Nora, Mercury, not Mercury, Emerald, Velvet, Coco, and Callie.
So he has an entire harem of
He's
people.
having a big sleepover. He's having a sleepover. They must have just gotten out of the swimming pool because they're
Yeah.
all in bathing suits,
Mm-hmm.
except for Sun. I guess maybe his trunks got sucked up by the pool filter. I guess.
Yeah, so he's having to go in and change real quick. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Shame.
Yeah, yeah,
That's an
yeah,
embarrassing
totally,
thing to
totally,
happen to
totally.
anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially if you don't if you're carrying a short sword instead of a long sword.
Yeah, dude, you got the longsword is far more impressive.
Hey, long sword is totally Monster Hunter noob friendly, but if you can get a great sword and learn how to use that pretty well,
Then by
you're pretty good at
Gungus,
Monster Hunter.
you have some power.
Oh yeah, you don't need a team in Monster Hunter. You can take down a monster made for four people to fight all by yourself.
Sun has the short sword.
Hold on, hold on, gotta charge it up. Boom, 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 pow.
Sun is the noob in Monster Hunter because he has a short sword.
Here's a long sword. Yikes. How do we get on this tangent? How
I
do we
don't
go here? Is
I
there
don't
anyone
know.
else you want me to go to find? Do you want me to find someone else? Let's just do them all.
Let's just do them. No, don't make me go to Reddit and see what they got there. Because we
No,
sort of ended on
no.
we sort of ended the series, and that's how we got on this tangent. We're looking for things to talk about, so why not talk about Rule 34?
Yeah, we're talking about Rule 34 now. We're done with Volume 1. We got to fill up 40 more minutes, I think. I don't really know. I don't really care. We're going to keep talking.
Uh,
So here's
more
here's
more more
here's,
20
here's,
minutes if it matches our last
fill up
episode.
20 more minutes.
Yeah, or don't or
That's
do. I don't know.
fair. Okay.
To match
No, we're
last
going to
episode
talk
at
about
least.
this. Give
All right,
me a character that Yeah, give me a character you genuinely want to know how much Rule 34 there is of
Nora.
them. Nora,
Yep, I don't have to question.
601.
Yay, Ren.
And the first one, wait, what is the first one's a video. Oh, my phone better be turned down before I hit play on this. What is this?
Mm-hmm. All right,
It's
I'm
40
gonna.
seconds long. Oh, it's Nora showing Ruby how to fight with a sword.
Hey, Rotor.
Yes.
You know that one that you told me about where Blake stretched out in front of the window?
What did you just say?
You know the one that you found, first one on Blake, of her stretched out in front of the window?
Oh, yeah, the Blake.
Yep. It's the first one on the not safe for work page.
Nice.
Second one is Raven, and she's got feathers laying around. Proportions are wrong. Oh, and
Well, like she tore up a pillow. Oh, she must have had a pillow fight.
yeah,
Ah.
she must have had a pillow fight. Okay, you remember that witch?
Pyrrha has 1,045.
Yeah, it's because her and John, they were separated. Okay, all right, third one. You remember that witch you told me on Genshin Impact? Do you remember the name of that witch?
Mona or Lisa?
The one
Which
with the purple.
which one? Is it Lisa with
The one with the
they
purple.
both have purple.
Uh, uh, mm, uh, I don't know.
Does she
Okay,
have the hat?
she has the hat.
Does she have the hat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's Lisa.
Okay. So, Weiss also is wielding a sword.
Twice.
Mm-hmm. And she is
Oh.
showing Lisa how to use it. And she seems to have spilled something on her. Something. I don't know. Maybe it's a Coke or something. Who could say?
I mean I mean Lisa's a librarian. Maybe they went out to get milkshakes and maybe Lisa just tripped and spilled some on herself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have Single-Eyed Cinder. And she is
Single
dressed.
dice cinder.
Yes, and she is pretending that she is Velvet.
She says she's pretending to be Velvet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the
Oh
time.
my gosh, that's disgusting.
What? What'd you find?
You furries. What's wrong with you? I went to Rule 34, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I go to type in Cinder Fall. How up to date are you on like Pokemon?
Bro, I've never played a Pokemon game.
Yikes. Okay, we're gonna have a story time real fast. Put your phone away. Time to go back in the house now. You'll be out in a week. Tell me you want your room back. Well, that's funny. You ain't got nowhere to sleep. I'm gonna look out the window and laugh at you. Sorry, I went on a tangent. Anyway, so
All right, little ghost. Tell me what your tangent's about. All right, what's about Pokemon? Ash Palatown mom does not care. Maybe
no.
Doctor is his dad. Who knows?
So
Yeah.
no. So in the newest Pokemon game, there's a new Pokemon called Cinderace. Cinderace is an anthropomorphic rabbit soccer player that's a fire type.
Mm-hmm. And?
Cinderace. So I type in Cinder, expecting Cinder Fall to show up first. Cinder only has 561, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cinderace, the Pokemon, has 1,304.
That's quite a few.
What is wrong with you first? Is that Cinder sucking on? I mean,
The feet 13
Cinder is Cinder
is
is. I'm trying to find a PG-13 way to say this. Leave me alone. She's got her and Raven are playing with water balloons, and Cinder has the water balloon in her mouth because it was leaking fluid.
ah.
So, she's got to catch the fluid with her mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
unfortunate. Hate when that happens.
Yeah, Raven's holding the water balloon. Oh, is that Cinder with that's Cinder with the sword? I don't like that.
Oh, Cinder Sword? Hey, I don't have to explain
Cinder with the sword.
what's going on in this one. The title says it all. Adam beeps the sheep.
Shut up! No! 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 This is not okay. You are not okay. That's it. We're done. No, we're done with the Rule 34 segment. Well, let's move to something more family friendly and wholesome.
But I found some Coco stuff. She's wearing a
No!
duck hat.
No!
Oh, there's Cinder with the Beowulf. Yeah, we're done. Let's stop there. Let's stop
No,
there.
we're done. We're done.
Yep,
We're
I'm
done.
Yep, we're done.
Let's find. What's a better topic? I know. Let's talk about.
What? What are we talking? What? What?
I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
We could end the podcast episode here.
My train has crashed. We could end the podcast episode here. Better idea.
What?
This is no longer RWBY based. It's fine. No one's listening up to this point anyway, so it's okay.
I mean,
It's
for all we may know,
for me to say out loud.
For all we may know, that may have been the most interesting part for our listeners.
If you're listening to this point,
congratulations. You've achieved.
Hey, if you're listening
winning.
up to this point, congratulations. You're winning. You're about to hear two men have a very lovely.
You are our little
Yes. Come here. So we're gonna have a very lovely conversation because I know that you are a cultured man, and we've already talked about this a bit. We've both seen we've both seen Miss Kobayashi's Dragonmaid, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's been filling up.
Cool. Yep. Who's your top girl?
Why do you ask me these questions? All right, you know.
Why do I ask you these questions?
You know what? All right, I'm gonna come clean here. All right, you know how you just said I'm a cultured man?
Yes.
I've never watched Dragonmaid. Your silence is deafening.
am offended. I'm offended. Do you at least know some of the girls from Dragonmaid?
I don't know any of their names. I know the girls.
Okay,
how they
so
look,
I don't remember.
but
I don't remember all their names. I remember some of the names. So there's Toru, if I think I'm saying that right. That's the chick that's the main maid with the green tail.
Yeah, I know her.
There's Kana, who's the lolly, and I swear if you say your main girl is Kana, I don't care if she's like a couple 100 years old. It's not okay.
Of course she's a couple hundred years old.
Um,
Anyway.
I don't I don't remember the other one's name, but
Mm-hmm.
I remember she had a poo on her head. Editor put in a picture of the girl with the blue fishtail and the poo looking horn on her head.
You do know
Just
I'm
just
the
her head though, just her head.
you do know I'm the
I do
editor.
know, that's why I'm saying editor.
Oh, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
find
it's
me. You're
fine.
gonna
Just edit
find me an
in.
appropriate
Uh,
picture of her face, her fat furry face.
yeah, I'll send it to you for editing. Yeah, for so we can talk about this. Just her head though, because if you show anything else, we might. Then there's we have Lukoa.
Oh wait, I've heard of Lukoa. All right, I've made my mind. I've
There's
heard that
Luke.
name, but I do not remember. I
There's
didn't.
Luke.
It's
There's Lukoa.
yeah, I know
Lukoa
Lukoa. Yeah, I know.
always has her eyes closed.
Yeah, I
She's
know.
always messing with that purple-haired punk-looking kid
Yeah,
because he summoned
Shota
her.
baby.
Then there's Miss Kobayashi herself. Miss Kobayashi's more of a man than she is a woman.
She just sort of goes to work and that's it. Right? She just
Yeah,
provides.
and then for their new season that's going to be coming out, they showed off that new chick that's basically a cross between Lukoa and Kana, but
Mm-hmm.
it's Kana's height with Lukoa's proportions. And her first thing they show of her is her with really buff dragon arms, which means she can kick my butt.
And she's become your new favorite girl.
Yes, I've only seen her for the past 2 minutes, but if anyone were to try and hurt her, she would beat you into the ground, and I would be cheering from the sidelines holding a flower, like, yeah, go get her, girl.
Just go buy the manga, my dude. I could. Yo, next time you're back
My
home, I am
dude.
going to take you, and we're gonna get you some Dragonmaid manga. That is the plan.
Maybe.
Dragonmaid manga.
Maybe. So what I'm hearing is Luko is your main squeeze. I shouldn't have said that. Luko is your main girl.
You had to say that because that's the right way to say that.
That is the right way to say that. But no, you're a Lukoa guy.
I suppose. I believe this. But then again, I haven't seen the show. I don't know if there's any other characters. I don't know. I do. But as of current, yes,
That's
Lukoa.
Yo, hey. Okay. You want to have a story time where I just tell you a story? All you viewers out there, there's going to be a fun story because I tell the story all the time to people I know.
Mm-hmm.
This is about a certain convention I went to with a group of friends.
And
I
individuals.
will refer to them not. Yeah. So we have ADHD. We have tattoo buff, and we have the head turner.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to this convention with all three of them. We drove like an hour to get there. We get there, and we're just going around. We're meeting people. We're having a fun time. There was a girl in the best RWBY cosplay, like Ruby Rose cosplay I've ever seen. She made her own homemade scythe,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really sick. Anyway, not the point of the story. This will wrap around to what we were just talking about in a second. So there was a cosplay group.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say their name. You know what? No. Yeah, no. I'm going to say their name.
Say
There
the
was a
name.
cosplay
I
group
guess.
called No, there was a cosplay group of girls there called Fangirl Fatale.
Oh, wait, you've told me this
Fangirl
story. I
Fatale.
remember this story. You told me to it in the back parking lot at the high school one time. Back when we went in high school.
Yes, this is an amazing story. So Fangirl Fatale basically did, how do I word it nicely? They did very lewd cosplays of certain characters. There was a chick that was dressed up as Poison Ivy, and that one, good lord. Anyway,
Naughty, naughty.
so me, Tattoo Muscle, Tattoo Buff, and the Head Turner, we lost ADHD because his ADHD kicked in. He ran off. So we go to this little book section, and me and Tattoo Buff are having a conversation. Head Turner comes up to us, and he's like, "Hey, act like you guys are talking to me." So what we didn't know at the time was our backs were turned towards Fangirl Fatale. So Head Turner was acting like he was having a conversation with us, while in reality, each time one of the girls was getting paid, they would bend over forward to sign a picture. And after signing the picture, they would get up and make sure it would bounce when they get off. So Head Turner is having the time of his life.
Just ignoring the
Because
conversation. Just
focusing on them. So here's the best part. Here's where the kicker comes in.
All right.
The girl he was most interested was maybe 4'11", dressed as Lukoa from Miss Kobayashi's Dragonmaid. Because hers was the most simple cosplay. All she had to do was buy the hat, get a black tank top and some short shorts, and boom, she was covered. So ADHD finally comes back up to us. And he's like, "Hey guys, let's go over here." So we're like, "Yeah, okay." As we're walking past Fangirl Fatale, the Lukoa chick bends over again to sign another photo. I turn to look back at Head Turner. His head has turned almost 180 degrees to look at this girl as he's walking forward, and it's the funniest thing. 10 minutes goes by. We lose ADHD again. We're walking around the pop stand. And as we're walking around the pop stand, me and Tattoo Buff, we're having a conversation about, what's the rarest pop figure you could find, because we want to know if we can get it for cheap here and then sell it for like, I don't know, a couple $1,000. We couldn't find a good one. Pops. So the Head Turner was with us, and he was like, "Hey guys, what you doing?" And we're just like, "Oh, we're looking at pops." Next thing we know, the same chick cosplaying as Lukoa for Fangirl Fatale decides she's going on her break to look around the convention, and she comes over to the pop. So she's now looking at the pops, and she squats down a bit to get on the bottom level of the pops to look at the, the ones down there. Head Turner may or may not have been reaching for his phone, and Tattoo Buff had to convince him not to.
I would have probably pulled a Head Turner move just to say, I was there once, lads. I can tell you a story.
You want to know what the best part was?
What?
It's the fact that this Lukoa chick had all of the same proportions as Lukoa from the show, and that's what made him want her so badly.
Wait, the same proportions? Are you sure about that? That's hard.
Yes.
That's hard to match.
I'm not joking. She had the proportions of Lukoa.
If I had the doubt, if I find the doubt meme, I will put it over here. Just crouton doubt.
Look, I'm serious. No, I have no reason to lie about this.
You know what?
She proportions of Lukoa.
If we get to go to a convention, we gotta find where Femgirl Fatale, what convention they go to next. Alright, we gotta go there. So you can prove to me the ways of the Force.
So you can see.
So you can prove.
Hey, listen, we could probably find her somewhere. I remember we were on our way home, and he was trying to find them on like adult sites. Not gonna lie. Head Turner was, and he was trying, and our ADHD was trying to help him on his iPad, and he finally found them on Facebook.
Facebook, you say?
Yep, they're on Facebook. Hey, anyone that's still listening to this point, go friend Fangirl Fatale on Facebook.
We're far off the RWBY stuff. We're not even in the Rule 34 stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's fine. No, seriously though, go friend Fangirl Fatale. Say the Pyrrha's Ashes podcast brought you there. Don't actually do that. But if you do, hey, Fangirl Fatale, if you're ever listening to this, you don't have to sponsor us. But nice job.
I assume they do really, really good cosplays.
Oh, they do. Some of them were wholesome. Others of them were not.
I mean, There's always going to be those who are thirsty, thirsty
Yo,
lads who seek, or thirsty, thirsty
there
lasses
was.
that seek the femme girl fatale.
You, uh, you know that convention we went to with ADHD that one time where we met Chuck Norris?
Yeah, we met Chuck Norris, by the way, peoples.
Oh, yeah, it was a great time. He has such soft hands for a man that could punch my kidneys out.
Yeah, I thought he was kind of short.
He was kind of short. Like, all three of us were taller than him. But he's older, and older people shrink according to all logic ever. So, you know.
Yeah, but I thought he was a cool guy. He seemed pretty cool for the
He was a
few
cool
seconds
dude.
that I met him. You know,
Yeah, so,
yeah. You know, it's kind of sad that
there,
you say
I don't know.
It's kind of sad that you say he's shorter than me because I'm a crouton. So now you just got a bunch of people
Hold
saying,
on.
no, he's he's not
Hey,
that
it's
tall.
fine. You're just a really big crouton. You're just a
Right?
really big crouton.
The proportions do not match the
Sorry, I
profile
remember.
picture. All right, shoot.
Yes, yes, it's fine.
Yeah,
So this is gonna come back to something real fast because I'm just gonna make this really bold statement. So ADHD also has a YouTube channel. We're not gonna link him or anything because we kind of don't want our faces out there
as of yet,
as of yet.
yeah, we're
So
yeah.
I was trying to find this very specific convention we went to because like this, I'm pretty sure this is the first time they ever did this convention. This is like the first time they ever had it.
Mm-hmm.
So I searched up the name for it, and almost every single like thumbnail for it was either Chuck Norris or the buffest woman I've ever seen doing an All Might cosplay.
Just a bodybuilder or something. Just whoa!
Yo,
I am here,
look, I could probably,
Deku. Come
I
with
could probably,
me.
I can probably find it right now. Just this really buff chick, because it's not even funny. When did we go to this? Was this 2019?
I think it was actually. We don't need to probably say the name of the convention, do we?
Oh no, we're not going to say the name of the convention. I just want to find this really buff, uh, All Might chick, and just like show her to you. It'll buff. I'm sorry, is this dude high fiving Vic Mignogna?
I mean, can you blame him? Yeah,
Heck yeah.
we seen Vic Mignogna there too, who does the voice for Crow, right? He cool guy.
Yeah.
Me
Look,
and
no,
Broder got to talk to him.
it's tied back to RWBY. Heck yeah.
Yes, we've
Oh
tied
yeah,
back
we
to
talked to
Ruby.
him about. Yeah, we talked to him about like how he started his career and all the.
Yeah, because we only asked one question because I mean he had a really long line. We probably waited 2 hours in the line
He was
just to
busy.
talk to him, so we didn't want to hold
Yo,
up people.
can we? Sorry, sorry. Can I give a shout out to um? Can I give a shout out to Vic real fast? So, while we were waiting in this line, Vic's like I want to assume it would be like,
The manager of the convention.
and there's still maybe like 20 people in the line, and he was like, Vic, it's time for you to leave. You can leave right now if you want to. And Vic looked this man in the eyes and said, No, 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 no. I'm not going to leave until everyone in this line has gotten to talk to me.
That
Which
is,
like
I remember
freaking
that. That is mad flex, my dude. All right, that is very much appreciated
that was
because we were toward the back of the line. There wasn't that
heck
many people
yeah. I don't
behind
think they
us
let him in the line. People
because
that were like still in the line because there's still like 20 of us.
yeah, there wasn't that many people behind us. So if mad flex on that guy because
Yeah, mad flex.
those last 20 people, including us, would not have got to talk to him. He could have gone home and we could have just said, well, all right, yeah, that's understandable. He's been at it for hours. But man says
Yeah,
no,
but no, he does another 30, maybe 40 minutes of just talking to people
and he done a
out
shout out
of
for
his own
ADHD
heart.
on his channel.
He did do a shout out for ADHD. You know, and the best part was like he asked ADHD what he wanted for their video that ADHD paid for. Of course, he paid for the video, which is only fair. And then ADHD had no idea what he wanted them to say. So everything that Vic says in that video for the shout out is just Vic coming up with stuff off the top of his head. And like, ooh, that's such a heartfelt moment.
Very appreciative. He's such a
Yeah,
cool guy.
we
Yep.
talked a little bit about. He
Yep.
really is. Shame to see what they did to him. Really is.
Yeah. He's no longer the voice actor for Crow.
I wonder what he's. Yeah, I wonder what he's up to now. Actually,
I assume maybe he's retired. Maybe he goes to conventions regularly now. I'm not so sure.
I don't. I don't know. Let's find out what he's up to now. I'm gonna. Yeah, we're gonna look up what he's up to now. So Vic Mignogna has gotten some work in 2021, so that's good.
That's good. What is his work in?
Um,
Do
I'm
you
sorry,
know?
Vic Mignogna is going on tour.
He is?
Vic Mignogna is going on tour because Vic Mignogna is also a musician now.
Wait, what? Come again, sir.
Vic Mignogna, Vic Mignogna is a musician now. He's going on tour.
Oh, I
Uh,
am happy now. You have made me happy,
hold on.
Roderick.
It,
I very much appreciate what you have told me now.
hold on. I'm looking. There's a list of all the cities he'll be visiting in 2021 on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here if we can find some good ones. Oh, he's going to Washington D.C. That's not far from us.
Yeah.
um, uh, I'm not going to give away our location, but if you kindly look in the disc, that's one of the cities he's going to in 2021.
That's a little closer to us.
That that
That
is a little closer to us.
that's right on top of you where you go to school.
That is where I live. I'm here. I could go see Vic.
You know what? I'm gonna journey to your school just to join you.
Yeah, make the 3 hour drive. Yo, we had Kevin from The Office come to my school.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Kevin from The Office came to our school to propose a new movie he was in, and they showed like the trailer for it, and then people got to Q&A him afterwards. But it was like very limited seating. But because of my major that I'm in, they sent me and all the people in my major the email first before they let it out publicly. So they gave all of us a chance to get a seat before they let the rest of my campus know that he was coming.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's pretty.
I
That's
had a
pretty.
previous engagement.
That's pretty sweet of them. Should we just tell them that what we're both majoring in, or you think we just nah?
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we're
Nah, it'll buff.
yeah, it'll buff. Uh, we're both gonna be animators.
Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
no, I think that's all I've got to say.
No, that's all we got to say.
You got anything else you want to add to the podcast?
We probably need to add some Ruby stuff at the very end, just because this is a Ruby podcast, or at least
Some Ruby stuff.
85% of it was,
Um,
maybe 80. I don't know.
hey, majority of this podcast was still Ruby stuff.
Yeah,
Um, let's slap. Let's promote Rooster Teeth's series. They're coming out in 2021. They have a book called, I believe it's Fairy Tales of Remnant. Yes, it is. They're making that a new animated series in 2021, 2D
I kind of wish
specifically, not 3D.
I kind of wish they'd make the book series into an animation.
The coffee book series
Yeah, the After the Fall series, because they do it
and
pretty
Before the
well.
Dawn. Yeah,
Yeah, and they bring Sun back. They bring
like
Sun back.
the writer that writes they do bring some back. The writer that does both those books, phenomenal dude. He also does the mangas for Rooster Teeth. So
Hmm.
like, go him. Heck yeah, he's making a good living. I don't know if he did Fairy Tales of Remnant. I can probably check, but I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to move from my chair.
Yeah, I think we could end it off with that. Just Fairy Tales of Remnant are going to be coming out. There's a new
Yeah,
game
no,
coming out
like,
this year.
oh yeah, the new game. I am so pumped for that. If it's because everyone's saying it's going to be a fighting game, kind of like Mortal Kombat. which
Except
is
in RWBY
going
style.
to basically, except in RWBY style and RWBY characters. Yo, let me beat someone up as Ozpin.
I want to be Yang, alright? Give me the Pun Yang skin,
Hey,
and I'll be Yang. Alright? Because in Grim Eclipse, she's my best character.
right.
Yeah. Let me think.
I feel like okay. Here's what I'm kind of hoping they don't do for the fighting game very specifically.
Alright, very
I
specific.
really, truly hope that they don't pull a Mortal Kombat because Mortal Kombat gets a lot of DLCs,
And they just DLC a bunch of
and I'm
people
pretty
into the
sure.
RWBY game. That's what you're hoping
Yeah,
against.
like I don't want a Mortal Kombat style. Yeah, because like, is it? I rarely play Mortal Kombat. Do they make you pay for almost all the DLCs?
I don't play Mortal Kombat either. I think we'll have to ask a friend
I
about that. But you might have to.
yeah,
Or maybe you pay for a pack or something. Say you pay for
I
Terminator or
think you
RoboCop. Or,
no, I think you have to buy like a pass for a DLC, and it's like you get so many characters throughout the pass, and then they'll make a new DLC, and then they'll add in like 3 or 4 more characters, but you'll have to buy a brand new DLC
it's a
pass
money racket pretty
thing.
much.
It's a money racket. That's what I'm really hoping they don't do with this RWBY game. I
Because
really hope that they're just like
they've tried to do money racket somewhat with the Amity Arena, and Amity Arena does no longer
Amity
have
Arena
servers. Even despite that was the best RWBY game that they
because
made.
of yeah, like especially compared to their Crystal Match game. Have you played Crystal Match?
I haven't played Crystal Match.
It's Candy Crush. That's all it is.
Candy
It's
Crush RWBY.
RWBY Candy Crush.
Well,
Yeah, but
if
it's got the chibi characters instead. That one's also a money racket because you can unlock Ruby, Blake, Weiss, and Yang, but then they have Cinder, Neo, Nora, and Pyrrha available, but you have to spend so much of their gem currency, and you only get like 10 gems per world, and each world's like 30 levels long.
I mean, if we're being
And each character,
honest here too, Amity
yeah,
Arena was essentially battle. It was Royale. Which one? Clash Royale in a RWBY format. That's what Amity Arena
Clash
was.
Royale.
Yeah. Have you ever played Clash Royale?
Yeah, but like it was charming. It was charming, especially because with the characters in Amity Arena, you could tap on them and then you could get and go to their what the little backstory section after looking at their stats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you could get a little bit more information. Like they gave more information on like Adam, how Adam got that big burn mark across his face is because Adam actually used to work in a Schnee dust mine.
Oh,
And
why didn't they go into that
yeah,
in the show?
yeah, no, the game went into it. Now the game's no longer there, so it's just lost in time. But Adam used to work in a dust mine. He used to look up, thinking about how much he can't wait for the day that he can finally make these people suffer as much as he has. And that burn mark is basically from the Schnee Dust Company labeling him as that set of numbers. Kind of like that. The way I'm going to put this is really bad, but it's basically what they did. Kind of like the Nazis with the Jews, where they would put the tattoo of the number on their wrist.
Mm-hmm.
They basically just turned Adam into a number.
Which is not cool. Big not well.
Yeah,
Not even not cool. That's wrong.
that's just messed up. But it's the fact that like it's not a tattoo. That thing over his eye is basically one of those cattle irons that you would ram on a cow's rear end,
And
but
he
they
just
stuck
did
it
that
to
to
his
Adam.
face.
They stuck it to his
They no,
face.
I'm pretty sure they did it to everyone.
I
They
wonder
did
if he could.
that to probably everyone that Adam worked with.
I wonder if he could
Hmm?
see out of that eye.
I doubt he can because it's like right over his eye. His eye looks pretty messed up.
He is secretly Deathstroke.
Yeah, yeah, but no, like after reading that tidbit from Amity Arena, you finally get a view of things from like Adam's perspective, other than crazy ex boyfriend. You could finally be like, "Yo, Adam is a man consumed by only wanting revenge for those that have screwed him over." And that's such a good motive for Adam if you look at it the way that I am, instead of just Adam's crazy ex-boyfriend.
As they've done with him, because I doubt they're bringing him back because they stabbed him twice in the chest. They killed Bumblebee for it.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
They killed Bumblebee.
They
They could have
they
used
killed
Adam so
they
much
killed
better.
Adam off.
They could have used Adam so much better.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I think having Adam just randomly show up in Volume 6 makes no sense, if you want honestly.
I
Like,
mean, in all honesty, compared to what he'd done in the past, he would probably just run away.
yeah, he did run away after the Mistral incident in Volume 5. But also, why the heck did he go to a scarf over his eyes instead of that awesome grim mask?
Change his scenery. Animators wanted something new.
Cool, we get something new for 2 episodes. That's awesome. No, like in Volume 5, he drops the mask to the ground. He didn't have to drop the mask. He could have easily just picked it back up, got a new outfit, and kept wearing the mask. But no, why do we go from this awesome, probably custom made mask to just a piece of black ribbon over my eyeball?
Maybe he broke it or lost it whenever he was off traveling and running away, screaming, "Oh, Blake, where
Maybe.
is my Blake?"
Or what if that black ribbon is a part of Blake's whole shtick? Because Blake also uses that black ribbon constantly.
Mm-hmm. So you think it's part of
Maybe
Blake's outfit?
maybe it's just like, yeah, maybe it's just a part of like Blake's outfit that he's taken in like a fight or something. I don't know. I'd probably have to rewatch more to see if he's ever taken like a ribbon from Blake that he could wrap around his own eyes. But if that's the case, that's pretty cool.
Truly. But let me think. Is there anything else to add? Any more tangents to go on? Because we've long covered volume 1. I'm gonna have to put a slash and just say,
Yeah, we
oh,
covered volume 1.
slash Rule 34 judgment, passing judgment on Rule
Hey,
34.
you better put in the title, uh, RWBY Volume 1 and Two Idiots tell stories and look at porn for about an hour.
Two Idiots Talk Volume 1 and look at porn for an hour. You know what?
Best title. You're welcome.
I'll I will end it on this note of this picture I sent you. I'll let you describe it to the class.
Boy, I'm scared. Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you just. Yep.
What the heck is that?
I'll let you describe it to the class.
Why Scott? Describe it to the class. Yes, Crouton Senpai Teacher Mans.
All right. There's a window.
So in and there's a wall. Here today, I'm holding it up to the camera. I know no one can see it, but it's fine. Here we can clearly see. I hope you have this pulled up.
Yeah, I have it.
Flash it on screen for flash it on screen for everyone to see. Don't you freaking dare!
I will
if you
not.
do,
I will
awesome.
not do this. I will not.
So Weiss Weiss is clearly being worked out. If you can tell in her midsection, she has some nice abs coming in right there.
Yeah.
You can see the abs as they're forming.
Yeah.
But
she has really long hair too. Let's not forget that.
oh, that's just her volume 7 and 8 hair, so it's fine. And RWBY is showing off this new sword that Uncle Crow bought her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's showing it to Weiss by testing it on some fabric. And
Yeah.
Weiss is screaming at RWBY for tearing up her new clothes.
Yeah, it's quite fancy fabric. Uncool.
Yeah, that stuff looks expensive.
Yeah, Ruby's been doing squats.
Very, very expensive. Why is the cashew butt still here?
Because it's cashew butt, man. Cashew's the way.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
And on that note, we wish you the best wishes, and we'll see you next time on the Bears Ashes podcast. Anything you want to say, Rotor, before I cut her off?
My search history and my soul has been tainted.
I'm gonna delete mine too. Goodbye, everybody.